Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. Today I am going to present my expected trading zones for the week of October 28, 2018. First, let's discuss the movement of natural gas futures in a weekly chart before moving ahead. Most of the traders today are more concerned about the El Nino effect of weather on the movement of natural gas futures during the upcoming weeks because the El Nino effect may delay winters a little, but our trend is likely to remain on the recently maintained uptrend, as here you can see that in a weekly chart natural gas futures have touched the 200 days moving average on 10th September, and since then we can see that they are moving upward till the October 15, 2018. Natural gas futures were on an uptrend voyage, and now on the last Friday we have seen natural gas futures close at the level of $3.201, which makes the natural gas futures movement on a very decisive point, or I will say it's a neutral closing, which will decide on the first trading session of the week of October 28th, when we can see a gap up opening, and the opening levels will be very decisive in defining the move of natural gas futures in the days ahead during the upcoming week. So here you can see in a weekly chart we have seen a lot of buying during the last week, which is keeping the natural gas futures well above the monthly uptrend line. This is my monthly uptrend line, well above the weekly uptrend line. Here we have closed. So now I find that let me zoom this portion for you. Here you can see that formation of a bearish hammer in a weekly chart on October 8th makes me a little suspicious about the movement of natural gas futures. In a weekly chart, this formation may keep the natural gas futures in little pressure. So I find that if we break the levels of $3.163, natural gas futures will once again re-enter in this consolidation zone from the level of $3.148 to $2.88, where natural gas futures find a strong support whenever they move downward under the influence of any weather related news. If the natural gas futures makes a downward move, no doubt we will see a good bounce back from the levels of $2.889. So friends, I will say that on any downward move, the levels of $2.889 will provide a good opportunity to go long before the advent of winters. But on the other side, if we find an opening at the same level or a gap up level, we will get a good chance to witness the strong upward move in natural gas futures up to the level of $3.461. But before this level, they find stiff resistance at the levels of $3.333. The levels of $3.333 provides a stiff resistance where the natural gas futures find a lot of selling. But with the news flow, if we see the natural gas futures to break this first resistance level at $3.333, we will see the natural gas futures to move upward towards the level of $3.454, where they will find their second resistance on the upper side, where the weekly resistance levels exist. So friends, be ready for an action in natural gas futures. So now I would like to show you my expected trading zones in a daily chart first, where I have marked some resistance levels and some support levels. This is the chart pattern which I have already discussed in my last few analyses on natural gas. Here you can see that natural gas futures have found a good consolidation amid this zone, and after getting support at the lowest end of this consolidation zone at $3.112, now they have entered in this bullish consolidation zone. No doubt that on the last trading day they have just closed at the lower end of this bullish consolidation zone, but I find that a gap up opening will once again bring them inside this bullish trading zone, where they will move inside this bullish consolidation zone, where they will find their first resistance at the level of $3.333. Once they succeed in breaking out above this level, they will find their second resistance at $3.403, and I find that once we reach the levels of $3.403, the current of the upward move will be too strong, which may bring the natural gas futures to test the third resistance level at $3.497. So friends, no doubt that once we cross the levels of $3.497, we will be testing to reach inside the bullish consolidation zone, which I have marked this in sky blue color. This is my breakout zone, where the natural gas futures may test the level of $3.6333. So friends, let me show you this daily chart in a 4-hour time frame. So here you can see that since the beginning of month of October, we have seen that natural gas futures have been consolidating inside this bullish consolidation zone. Here you can see that whenever natural gas futures tried to move above this bullish consolidation zone, they found stiff resistance at the level of $3.333. They have faced a lot of selling. So I find whenever they turned back inside this bullish consolidation zone, they have found good support at the lower end of this bullish consolidation zone at the levels of $3.105. Here you can see they first found this support on 2nd October, then on 5th October they found good support at this level, and the natural gas futures found good support on 23rd October, and recently we have seen them to take a good support from the levels of $3.113 at the lower end of this bullish consolidation zone. Here we can see that the existence of 200 days moving average makes it a very strong supportive level for the natural gas futures, where I have marked my first support level for natural gas futures. In case of any downward trend, no doubt that they will find a good support at the levels of $3.116. In case we find a opening on the same levels on the first trading session of the week, we will try to move upward inside this bullish consolidation zone, which I marked in green color. We see the natural gas futures to move inside this bullish consolidation zone before a breakout. Once we sustain above our first resistance level at $3.333, we will see natural gas futures to break above this bullish consolidation zone, and the natural gas futures will try to move towards this breakout consolidation zone at the level of $3.564. Once they sustain inside this bullish consolidation zone, no doubt that the natural gas futures will enter in a bullish zone where they will try to sustain above the level of $3.604. So friends, be ready for an action in natural gas futures for the upcoming week. Let me show you where I find the second support level. Once if we see some selling in natural gas futures due to any delay in winters, or if we find the El Nino effect of weather conditions and delays, if we find any weather related negative news, we will see a downward move in natural gas futures. Once they break this first support level, or they come below the 200 days moving average, which is currently at the level of $3.098, we will see the natural gas futures to test the second support level at the level of $2.888. Natural gas futures will find strong support at the lower levels, and I find that will be the good levels for natural gas bulls to go long for the upcoming week period. And from the levels of $2.888, we will see a good bounce in natural gas futures. So I will conclude that during the upcoming week, natural gas futures will be going through a very volatile session. So friends, let me show you my expected opening zones. Here you can see that the movement of natural gas futures in a 1 hour chart is showing a reactive move on the first trading session of the week. As you can see that the formation of a bullish hammer in 1 hour chart followed by bullish candles before the closing, which makes it evident enough to go for a gap up opening at the levels of $3.312. Here you can see that the 20 days exponential moving average have turned back and currently is above the 20 days moving average, and all the other moving averages have been trying to turn upward, which makes the natural gas futures to move and see a gap up opening on the first trading session of the week of October 28, 2018. So friends, be ready for an action in natural gas futures during the upcoming week. Thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, subscribe my YouTube channel and don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends with a request to subscribe my YouTube channel, because a large subscriber base will motivate me to give you regular updates on various commodities including natural gas. Thank you friends, thanks a lot.